Welcome to the winter wonderland of Minnesota, where it's currently 14 degrees outside. We're getting more snow. We got about another inch and a half of snow last night. Today's Saturday, my wife's birthday, but as an owner-operator, I need to go to my truck. I haven't fired my truck up in over, well, let's see, last Sunday was the last day I fired my truck, so it's almost been 7 days. It's been 6 days. I need to go start my truck. I need to start the reefer trailer, just make sure everything's running, the fuel's not gelled up or anything like that. And I'm going to bring my roof rake and try and get some of the snow off the roof of my trailer. So, yeah, I thought I'd bring you along while I do that. It's 7 hours later, actually 7.5 hours later from when I started this video. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I believe it's my wife's birthday today. So when I woke up and started making the video, cleaned off the car, got ready to come here to my truck, I realized, man, I better snow blow the driveway. Well, then I remembered my daughter had soccer at 11 o'clock in the morning. And I didn't want my wife to have to bring her to soccer because she does it all the time and it's her birthday. She deserves not to have to do anything. So yeah, I brought my daughter to soccer, and then, matter of fact, I just dropped her off at soccer again right now. She had soccer twice today, a practice or a training session and then a game. She's got a game that starts in about 45 minutes. So I'm going to fire up the truck here, let it run for about a half hour. Do the same thing with the trailer. The trailer's right there. Do the same thing, do a pre-trip on the reefer, and then I'm going to try and make my daughter's soccer game. I'm going to check the oil. I can tell if my block heater is working this way too. Yeah, see the oil's dripping off the end there? As cold as it's been, I can tell my block heater is working. Well, the truck fired right up. Downside is, like, I didn't bring any of the things I need. Like, I didn't bring my roof rake. I didn't bring my big broom for the truck. And I got a lot of snow all over the truck. The trailer, actually, I'm surprised there isn't that much snow on the roof. Not as much as I thought there would be compared to how much is on the truck. So I think what I'm going to do now is let the truck warm up, go to my daughter's soccer game, go home, get the roof rake, and then come back here because I have to leave tomorrow morning at like, I don't know, like 6 o'clock in the morning. But what I'm going to do right now is run the reefer through a pre-trip as well. So this is really simple to do. You turn your unit on, you go to menu. Man, it's hard to see. But right here it says pre-trip. You hit that, and then you hit the equal sign, and the unit and stuff should kick on and go through a pre-trip. All right, the green light came on, went from like that amber color to green, which means it has power, and it's going through all of its checks right now. Well, I'm back in the car because it's really cold outside. The temperature says it's 19 degrees, real feel is 10 degrees. It's cold out. Both the truck and reefer fired up just fine. I was surprised how easy the truck fired over after sitting for 6 days. First time in cold weather like this for multiple days not being ran. Downside is, like, I'm gonna have to come back here. I need my roof rake, I need my broom. I have too much snow on the truck and trailer to feel comfortable to leave tomorrow morning and drive down the road like that. So I'm probably gonna have to come back here tonight, and I'm probably just gonna let my truck run all night tonight. That's something I typically don't do, but here's the thing. It must have sleeted here in Minnesota before it snowed, because I probably have like a quarter inch of ice, a layer of ice, and then snow on top of it. So it must have sleeted here and then snowed. So I was breaking ice off the truck, and I figure if I just let the truck run all night, like, it will thaw itself. You know what I mean? The heat will thaw the truck. And all the ice should kind of melt off or be easier for me to knock off in the morning, because I do have to leave early tomorrow morning. And like I said, now that I'm looking at the side of my trailer, I need to bring my roof rake out here. I don't feel comfortable driving down the road knowing I have a bunch of snow on top of my trailer. A, for weight. B, like, if it thaws and there's a bunch of ice under there and it slides off the trailer and it hits somebody and I kill somebody, like, that's my responsibility. So I'm gonna have to come back here tonight, I think, which kind of sucks. Which means I'll probably miss my daughter's soccer game, which starts in like 5 minutes. So anyways, I'll get back with you all later. I know it's loud, I know I'm probably yelling, but this is what I'm talking about. This is all ice on my truck. This is why I'm thinking of just shutting it and letting it thaw itself out. Here's another good example. This is a chunk of ice. Like, I'm not comfortable driving down the road knowing I have this much ice on my truck. Well, the reefer passed its pre-trip. I just shut it off. I am leaving the truck run because I think what I'm gonna do right now is head to my daughter's soccer game. It's her last soccer game of the first winter session, and I don't want to miss it. I haven't made many of her games this winter so far. Not that winter's been going on very long, but I think I've made 2. So I'm not going to let her down. I'm going to go there. I'm home. So yeah, I'll come back to the truck either later tonight or early tomorrow morning. So it's a few hours later. I'm back at the truck. I've gotten a lot of snow off of it, but there's still a lot of ice, so I'm just going to let the truck run all night. I'll come down here a couple hours before I need to leave in the morning and finish scraping the truck. I just want to get home tonight and spend the last night before I go out for a few days. My wife's birthday. I should be at home. So yeah, there's never an off day, man. Like, there's always something to do. I just got back from Vegas. I did work on the plane. I did work in the morning. The last night I was in Vegas, so I think it ended up being like 2 days off. That's it. Out of 6-7 days off, I actually had 2 days off where I didn't have to do anything. But that's part of being a business owner. So yeah, I hope everybody has a great night. And until next time, you know what it is. Keep on trucking.